wait. Please. Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't have my mic plugged into my PC. Oh god, I'm so dumb. But yeah, if y'all like the new name, drop a comment about it. And what I should change it to next in 2 weeks from today. 4/24. No, it's 4/21, correct? Yep, 4/21st. 4/21/2020. I don't know what to change it to. I just changed it randomly. Because I ain't feel like actually adding anything. Oh wow, I'm not just gonna leave this here. Yeah, I'm not down with it. This is my match, nigga. Like, they should give you auto, like, 100 maps, you figured? Welcome, Shadow Agent. I like my name so much. I don't know why.
Make your selection.
Oh, it's blue. Gunsmith. Oh. So everything I get now is going to be one level higher than what it shows. See, like that's green, that's blue. And that's supposed to be gray, and that's green. Hello? Buddy. Speak, we need communication if we're playing this.
Alright, yeah.
Fuck off, Travis. Where my room? Y'all are fucking bitch camping me, bro. Bro, speak! You autistic human, speak! Okay, yeah, that's why you're actually autistic. Bro! Bro, speak, you stupid. Wow, that kid's so stupid. Oh my god, dude, I'm hitting these kids for like no damage in the head. Bro, I swear to fucking god if you don't speak. Wow, that happened. You autistic little kid, bro. You're supposed to speak into the mic, not fucking breathe in it. What does this kid think his freaking mic is, an inhaler? Like, I want to break something. I need a punching bag in my room. That's what I need. I need a punching bag that I can just break. I'm never gonna be able to break it, but I need to punch it when I get mad. Because if I don't, something bad's gonna happen, and I don't want that to happen. A, rather there's going to be a hole through this monitor. Or B,
It is what it is.
it is what it is. Correct. This kid's combo is shit. Like, homie, could you not create something else other than the fucking normal combo and the bad? Okay, yeah. Dream cap. Oh. Stop moving. No, stop. Alright, Cactus Jack. The headbang. You look so stupid.
No, my
No,
neck's
stare there.
giant.
Stop spinning.
No, my neck's giant.
Bro, your neck is huge.
My next.
Like huge. Yeah, I'm a turtle. Look at that.
Thank Lord people are actually speaking, unlike my last team. They fucking thought their mics were inhalers, bro. Like, they were like...
It's like a guy with that
Okay,
terrible mic.
they're fucking-
Like, bro, they had their mics legit in their mouth. Like, I'm not... That's what she said, but... Like, this kid has his entire Turtle Beaches in this kid's mouth. Like... How? It makes no sense, cause like, but then when they get mad and rage, they'll talk. They'll be like, "Oh my god," and I'll be like, "Wow, you just couldn't talk just then?" Like,
Whenever he's cracked, he
Make your
feel,
selection.
Dang it.
I know, and I'm like, "What'd you just say?" They're like, "What?" I said, "Dang it." I'm like, "Where's this talking when we're fighting?" Like,
I was talking the whole time. What were you saying?
I don't know, bro. Kids don't understand what mics are, and they're like, "Oh, this must be helping me with my breathing issues."
I fallen and I can't get up. Oh god.
I'm like, my lungs have collapsed on me. Shoot at me again, bitch. How the hell do you already have a fucking shotgun? Okay, bitch. Suck
I have a
suck
shotgun.
a dick, fucking whore. Fucking sit there, bitch. Height camping.
Oh, he's one tap on me.
I'm fucking height camping. I'm camping height. Yeah, bitches, try to get up. Fuck fast. Fuck fast.
Fall
Fuck fast.
down, boy.
Come here, bitch. Get shit on.
Down here, boy. You'll have the crap you ever did. boy.
He's low. I got to.
I'm gonna camp hot like they did. You know, right up here and just pull it. Pull it. Yeah. It is what it is.
Buddy.
Why you
Oh
keep-
no, you almost
why you
died.
keep climbing?
Ricardo! You're not supposed to be doing that! Get your ass down, bitch! I think I said bitch a little too loud. Help, please die. Please die. Bro, one of them's one tap. The Midas is one tap, bro.
I killed him, don't worry.
Wait, my W
It
key
is-
stopped.
His jump keep stopped.
Bro, my
I
W
think
key's
you,
not
uh,
working.
I think you pressed W too much.
I'm going backwards now?
W key means backwards, S means forwards. Don't forget that.
No! Fuck, I'm walking backwards, dude. I look like a fucking ape.
70 and 30. Oh, 50.
I can't see where anyone is.
Oh yeah, you're all the way back there.
I know, I'm jumping.
Yo,
on my-
one's just sitting over here somewhere and fucking spraying us.
Okay, I got you. Oh, yeah, one's camping back there. He sprayed me. He's on top of some metal building. He's going back and forth. Trying to camp. I'll mark him. He's right here. I'm pushing with me. Yeah, what you gonna do with two people after you, huh?
I'm just gonna restart my keyboard. Oh no, it's just my
160.
Fortnite.
Oh,
What?
200. I had 300 ping for a second. Yeah, I had 300 ping for 1 second.
Yeah, it's just my freaking Fortnite being a little shithead.
Go right up.
Oh fuck, I'm getting landed on, dude. Let me be, bro. I can't walk properly. You're bullying a disabled person, dude. You're such a nice person. Stop, kid, you autistic whore.
He's meant to
Oh
be
my
on
god, dude. If I
Wi-Fi.
I'm behind you, Dream.
let me walk forward. Epic. I don't
Yeah, I'm
want
lagging.
to. Now it's not even moving.
I am
Now it's
lagging.
going
No, not
fucking
anymore.
backwards.
So, I have auto open door. Sorry. Are we winning? No, we're losing.
Look at me.
Come down, you one boy. Come on, boy. I have no mess. Oh god, I'm dead.
He's 36 HP.
He's camping above. I'll try to look. Killed him.
We have.
Oh my god.
That guy has to get a new, keyboard.
Where's that go?
My S key. I was walking forward and it wasn't going. It's not jammed, it's just being a little bitch. I swear, if I go into another game and this shit happens again, I'm losing it. Fuck, dude, I just wanna fuck forward. Wow, no, it fucking works. Shotgun. Shotgun's gonna be to the far right, and I freaking called it. Frank tank and dry tank. But that person's a girl.
Make your selection.
Shotgun. Shotgun. Spawn those shields applied. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. I have 50 shields. Yay. Oh, I tagged one heavy. Oh my god. smoking weed on my dick.
Make your selection.
Gazer, I get shields and extra ammo. I get the ammo. I get the golden ammo. So fuck my all this. Holy shit! Kid. Don't fucking hang yourself, you little bitch. Wait, swallow him. Emoton mi again eh. Pick up the heel! Tengo un taiko! I just nearly died, but okay, Cannon, just don't worry about it, Coach. Don't worry about it. Oh my God! Oh. You're still emoting on me, kid? I just died in front of you and you're emoting on me. This keyboard's so freaking terrible, dude. If I have to buy a freaking better, expensive one, my mom's gonna be, no, you got me good enough. Such a bad stream delay. Fuck off, Epic. Your shit game. This makes no sense. How do I have 7 noties, bro? Like.
Alright, boys, we're gonna get white. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I really am. I'm sorry that you had to click on this video and interrupt me. Alright, I was having a good time. I was having a good quarantine. But apparently, I have to make you guys a video. Because I haven't uploaded in a while, and you know me. So, how to get subs. It's not the tutorial you think, by the way. It's not like, well, you gotta have a channel, you gotta have channel art, you know. It's not about that. I'm not about that life, as you can see. Okay, number one. Alright, I'm gonna lower my voice because I know sometimes you guys say that I'm a bit too loud. I'm sorry. Alright? Okay. I'm gonna start off by saying that you probably should have a website linked to your YouTube account. Now here's why. When you have a website linked to your YouTube account, it allows you to rank higher in search results. They don't tell you that at school. They don't teach that on the syllabus. Now, I know you guys must be thinking, well, I don't want to pay for a website. That costs money, and I don't have money. Well, guess what? Neither do I. I don't have money. That's why I'm making this video, to make money. But besides the point, I'm going to give you guys some really good options to get you started. First off, we have Weebly, which is a great choice if you want just a free website. You don't care too much about like style or whatever. And second one is Wix. I'm not sure if they still offer a free website package. They probably do still, but there is a sale on there if you do want to spend some money, and I think it's worth it. So, but yeah, this video is not sponsored by the way either. So you're welcome, Wix and Weebly. All right. Next up, we got Reddit. I know what you must be thinking. Why Reddit? Like, seriously, I don't want to waste my time copying and pasting the same message saying subscribe to my YouTube channel or whatever, but trust me. All right, you want to target a specific audience, a specific target market, where you could post your video on there and get the people who you want to watch your video to click on your video and watch it. And by the way, you could say subscribe to me because I make good content. You know, you can do all that stuff. But here's the thing. You don't want to sub for sub in the comments because that makes you look childish, all right? I'm telling you that right now. Let's make the platform a better place, and you can do that by simply putting out good content and networking in real life. You know, you guys have social media. Instagram, Snapchat work fine to market your videos or whatever, but, you know, subscribers, they need content that is consistent. And here's my next point. If you have, let's say, a generic YouTube name, right? Kind of like the one I have right now. It's going to be kind of hard to rank in the search results, especially if that name is already attached to other content creators. So what you want to do is you want to post consistently for about a week. Now hear me out. If you upload one video every day for, let's say, 10 days straight, that's going to put you up in the search results like all the way at the top, so you're number one. Now, again, they don't teach you this at YouTube school, so you want to listen. After you do this, you should see more views coming in because your video is going to get recommended again and again. Now, this is where you can include at the beginning of your videos, like subscribe for more content. You guys can even, you know, give away the smallest things you have, all right? Giveaways are a good way to get subs. Now, speaking about that, today I'm going to be giving away, let's say, all right, what do you guys want? All right, put it in the comments. I'll give away something for the next video, all right? You know what? I'm a nice guy. But, yeah, you just want to be able to maintain an audience, and you do that by consistency, all right? If you want real subs, if you don't want the fakies, you know what I mean? The people who just subscribe and then leave and never watch your videos again. You want to actually gain people, and that's called an audience. So, again, do that by creating a website, link that to your channel, and then after you link it to your channel, you could put your YouTube videos embedded on that website. And when you have YouTube videos on there, people can click it, and one click is a view, especially when you have it on a website. Now, another thing, which leads me to watch time. You're going to want watch time, because you're going to want to get monetized as soon as possible. Now, here's why. When you're monetized, you can make money off your videos, and that's nice, you know what I mean? But it also gets you more subs because you're able to have more access to channel features and that sort of thing. So that's why I recommend getting monetized. I think you need like 1K subs or, 4,000 hours of watch time, guys. I don't even know, but that's what you want to do, all right? You want to work towards something, and when you work towards something, you'll put out good content. I hope so. But that leads me to another point. And that's probably having, an actual sort of way to market. Now, what do I mean by this? I don't mean go out and buy a billboard, all right? Don't buy a billboard. That's kind of a waste of money. Actually, that could be very profitable. But we're not talking about that, all right? We're going to talk about marketing on certain other platforms. Now, I've already mentioned Reddit, but there are some good ones out there. And I'm going to leave some links in the description below. But you definitely want to put your name out there on many platforms as possible. Not just YouTube, because YouTube is a huge platform and it's hard to grow on there, especially in 2020. That's why you want to get your name out in other areas where, it makes sense, all right? Say if you make a Fortnite video, you don't want to post that on, like, a Minecraft, like, forum page. It doesn't make any sense. Excuse me. But, you could do many things. You could, start up a lemonade stand and then get people in your neighborhood to subscribe every time you sell a lemonade drink. But I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. That was a good joke, right? But no. But in reality, I have a lot of channels that I've been growing for the past couple of months, and these.
Ever since he burst onto the scene, he's been an unstoppable force, and you've all heard his name, Metro.
He can actually send him. Oh! No, wait. No way! Metro!
Fit with an aggressive playstyle and impeccable mechanics, this Dutch Fortnite phenomenon holds over a dozen tournament wins under his belt and has proven time and time again that he's not only one of the best in Europe, but he's one of the best in the world.
Bizzle picks up one. Bizzle has he done it? It's Mitro that secures round 14 of the ESL Katowice Royale and sends shockwaves through the standing.
Starting out, he became an overnight success, but unfortunately growing too quickly can lead to its own problems. And in Mitro's case, he had to go through troubles that neither he nor anyone else ever saw coming. Before we get into the story, if you guys want to play like Mitro or play with anyone as good as he is, I recommend going to ProGuides.com, where you can play with pro players right now, and they'll teach you all the techniques to become a pro. So when I said Mitro had been at the top since the very start, I meant it. Way before the FNCS and the World Cup, there were these small-time tournaments called showdowns. You'd play a set number of matches, and whoever could get the most points in those games would win some V-Bucks. This is where Mitro would jumpstart his competitive career. In the Blitz Showdown, out of the tens of thousands of participants, he ended up placing first in EU with a final score miles ahead of the rest. Now, this win must have surprised the hell out of Mitro because he was a competitive gamer long before Fortnite, grinding games like H1Z1 and CSGO. And while he was definitely good at those games too, he never placed first in a region-wide tournament. This win was a step above anything else he had done. And nobody knew it at the time, but these showdowns were actually secret qualifiers used by Epic to scout talent for their upcoming $8 million tournament series, the Summer Skirmish. And with his commanding first place finish, of course Mitro would be asked to play. But Epic weren't the only ones scouting the showdown leaderboard. Plenty of organizations were looking to add talent to the rosters, one of those orgs being Team Atlantis. They contacted Mitro and the offer was good enough for him to accept right away. Ewok is living proof that nothing in the world can hold you down. This deaf teenage girl has overcome the challenges and difficulties in her life to become one of the youngest pro Fortnite players on the planet. A single moment, which looked like something insignificant at the time, changed her life, so she took her chance and ran with it. Salil Wheeler, known as Ewok Online, has probably one of the most inspirational and incredible stories in the world of Fortnite esports. She has managed to achieve so much, achieving over 300,000 followers on Instagram and over 250,000 followers on Twitch, and even becoming a member of FaZe, despite her age and being deaf. Ewok's beginnings on Twitch can be traced directly back to the first competitive event in Fortnite. She watched incredible, inspirational players like Ninja battle it out and decided that those were the dreams she was going to focus on attaining. She got herself a gaming PC on October 2018 and called herself Ewok after her dog, who supposedly looks like one of the furry creatures from Star Wars. No streamer is big from the beginning, and Ewok was no exception. Her start on Twitch was slow and grueling, but she stuck to it. She improved over time both at streaming and at Fortnite, and eventually managed to pick up 300 wins. Fast forward to March 2019. This was the month that Ewok's life was going to change forever. The month that all of her hard work up to that point would pay off. Everything in her life was about to change. Why? Because on March 7th, 2019, Tim the Tatman decided on a whim to host her on Twitch.
This girl I'm about to host, chat, she's deaf, okay? So everyone go give her a lot of love, okay? I will be back.
Tim the Tatman is one of the biggest Fortnite streamers on Twitch and also has a reputation for being one of the nicest streamers in the community. When you have that much influence and you're a nice guy, helping out smaller streamers is obviously something that you're going to want to do. With his thousands of viewers, Tim decided to host Ewok, meaning her stream would basically be played on Tim's channel to all the viewers that he already had in stream. And guess what? It was a success beyond her imagination. As Tim's viewers started rolling into Ewok's stream, the young deaf player didn't know how to react. The emotions were clear on her face as she began to feel overwhelmed. She was beyond ecstatic and even began to cry. At the beginning of her stream that day, Ewok had just under 1,000 followers, a position many new channels find themselves in for an incredibly long time. But Ewok was propelled past it at a rapid pace. Between March 7th and March 10th, her follower count rose from under 1,000 to over 10,000. Everything kind of just snowballed from that point. The media latched onto this incredible, emotional story of a small deaf streamer being raised up by one of the biggest esports names on the planet. Ewok's name was plastered everywhere, not just by the fact that she was actually pretty good at Fortnite, but the fact that she was so good at the game even though she had a handicap of being deaf. All the mainstream and social media attention pushed her follower count to over 100,000 on Twitch in less than a year on the platform. One of the people that watched Ewok stream on that day was none other than the Atlanta Falcons backup quarterback, Kurt Benkert. Neither of them knew it then, but just 3 months later, the pair would meet in real life at the second Fortnite Pro-Am tournament. They started to train with one another before the event, and eventually ended up becoming pretty good friends. Kurt Benkert even started to learn sign language so that they could communicate together via a video chat at the tournament. When Ewok started her journey on Twitch, it had been her dream to face off against pro players on their own turf, and now that was the opportunity that she had. The streamer that had started her dream, Ninja, would be competing at the event alongside other massive streamers including Tim the Tatman. It was her very first time competing in an offline event, something that she was incredibly nervous about before the tournament. While the two didn't end up winning the tournament, Ewok is said to have one of the greatest moments of the entire event.
Clean it up, but we weren't done there. Now, something gotta know, look how smart this is. She ends up having so many shields and the storm flip, recognizes she's by the zone. So what does she do? Tunnels her way in, juggles it on, ends up getting another knock, but now look, she has all of the supplies and everything she needs to end up making it into the end game. A great finish there, a top 10 performance. Ewok and Kurt have...
She worked alongside her teammate to take out Dr. Lupo before she chased Lupo's teammate Jordan Fisher through 2 rifts and more than 1 wind tunnel to finally take him out. The entire chase was caught on stream, and while they didn't end up winning, they did go on to raise $20,000 that would be donated to the National Association of the Deaf Youth Programs. This association invests in young deaf people to try and improve their quality of life. While she was worried about what might happen at such a large event, Ewok walked away from it overjoyed at how things had gone. She was especially impressed with how Epic Games accommodated her deafness. They invited her on stage after the block party to make sure that the logistics of having an ASL interpreter around would work out, and that it was effective before the tournament had started. Overall, her Pro-Am experience was incredible, but it was just the beginning of her journey. A month later, Ewok would appear at another Pro-Am event, this time alongside Jordan Fisher. This event took place at the Fortnite World Cup, and unfortunately she wasn't able to win, but was able to bring home another $20,000 for her chosen charity. After the tournament was over, it seemed as if Ewok's life was about to change all over again. She had done a lot to come as far as she had. On Twitch, she had almost 200,000 followers. She had eliminated some of the best pros in Fortnite, and now she was going to become the first female member of FaZe Clan. The announcement was made on July 28th when she was presented as a new FaZe team member to an incredibly appreciative crowd of FaZe members. She announced the move on Twitter herself a little while afterwards, and the responses from the Fortnite community were incredible. Banks, the owner of FaZe, said that Ewok was an incredible inspiration and that he was glad they held out as long as they did to make her the first female player for FaZe because she was perfect. Ewok has managed to do what many may have thought impossible. Even though she is deaf, she has become one of the best Fortnite players in the world, even going as far to compete for a major esports team. Ewok was born deaf, and it's something that she's never let get in the way of her success. In fact, as far as Fortnite is concerned, she thinks it might actually have been an advantage. Fortnite has a very interesting way to help accommodate players who are deaf. That's the Fortnite Sound Visualizer. For someone who is able to hear, this might be seen as a pretty weird way to play, because when you enable the sound visualizer, the game sound is actually turned off. Instead, you get to see alerts on your screen when anything makes a sound in-game near you. This was originally designed for mobile platforms, but in the Season 5 update, it was added to consoles and PCs as well. Ewok has said that the sound visualizer that Epic added to the game has been extremely helpful, and thinks that the addition to the game hasn't just made it possible for her to play on the same level, but maybe even at a higher level than some players. Instead of putting effort into trying to hear where enemies might be creeping around, she's allowed to focus purely on the visuals of the game to seek out where her enemies are moving. Ewok has always been the sort of person that forges her own path. While she started streaming on Twitch and grew on the platform rapidly, she decided to make the choice to join streamers like Ninja and Shroud in a move over to an exclusive streaming contract with Mixer. This deal shocked a ton of people at the time. Sure, Ewok was pulling in solid viewing numbers on Twitch, but she was nowhere near as popular as streamers like Ninja. Despite being a smaller streamer, this move made a ton of sense.
I will be streaming exclusively on Mixer.
Ewok has already managed to gain a level of viewership on Mixer that is on par with where she was on Twitch when she joined up with FaZe Clan. She has over 140,000 followers on the streaming platform, and while this wouldn't have been overly impressive on Twitch, it means that she's already the 34th most followed streamer on this site. And this is just the beginning of her very, very successful career ahead. Who knows? Ewok has never let difficulties slow her down in the past, so the sky's the limit for this young Fortnite superstar. Not only does Ewok have a Mixer stream, but she also has a YouTube channel, which in the last month has started to become increasingly more active. Ewok tends to post montages and highlight videos, but has also posted a video of her playing
She out the money, little baby, she a fiend. This shit really ain't what it seems. Big, I got love all across the map now. What the body do, baby, I'm tryna map out. All I know is I had to take the bound route. Big dope, this bitch had to tap out. That bitch wanna follow my team. She out the money, little baby, she a fiend. This shit really ain't what it seems. Big